welcome to my channel. I'm Carissa and thank you for watching my video today. So today I'd like to share with you what will open up for you when you learn to accept your flaws and embrace your flaws. So firstly, what will open up for you is that you will realize there are certain areas in you where you want to work on, and you will actually be willing to research and find out for yourself how to embrace your flaws and work on improving those areas of yourself or even of your life. And there are various areas that you might want to consider working on in relation to how you see yourself, how you forgive yourself for those areas that you find yourself not liking them very much. So there are a lot of us that may not know we each have our own flaws, and we expect others to be perfect like we think we are. However, to be honest, from my opinion, none of us are perfect. So just a little pause in between. Did you know that imperfect is also spelled as unperfect? Pretty cool, huh? I just realized that today as well. So a lot of us feel that, oh, I'm perfect, others can be perfect as well. However, to be honest, we all are works in progress, and there might not be anyone whom you or I know who is perfect. So rest assured that you're not alone, and there are many people who have similar flaws as you or even different flaws from you. And once you realize the flaws that you have, you will then be willing and open to researching and discovering more for yourself how to improve on your flaws and how to work on them. Next, after being more aware of your flaws and how to embrace them and work on them, you can then actually open up yourself in being genuine with others, in terms of not fearing how others may look at you or not fearing how others might think of you, but actually be willing and open to embrace your flaws with others as well, as you hear and see for yourself the flaws in other people. And what really would open up for you is you being able to see beyond other people's flaws, because you can see beyond your own flaws as well. What is greater and deeper in your inner self. So once you see past other people's flaws and see people for who they are, you will then be able to realize that you are not alone, and there are other people who are similar to you, yet of course different, because everyone is unique to a certain extent. Now, what else will open up for you is my third point, which is you being able to empower other people. So how do you empower others, right? By being aware of your own flaws. When you are genuine with others, because you are genuinely able to see them for who they are, past their flaws, you will then be able to relate with them and they relate to you, and you can empower them to show them that you are an example of someone being able to work on your flaws and focus on areas of improvement in yourself and in your own life. And when others see how well you are coping with your flaws and really being focused on working on them, they will also be empowered and interested to find out from you how are you working on your areas for improvement, so that they can also learn a trick or two from you or other tips from you to work on their areas for improvement as well. And what's critical here is that you are aware of your flaws, and others may not be aware of their own flaws. So what would really help for them is if you can actually communicate with them or point out their blind spots to them in a way that is acceptable to them. And now that's also for you to realize how to communicate with them or show them their blind spots. Of course, that is your choice if you wish to take up that responsibility. Otherwise, you also have a choice not to show them their blind spots. That is entirely your own decision. So once you discover how to turn your flaws into more positive traits, then you are able to also show others that it can be done. And you will be a role model for others as well. So it all starts with you, and I really hope that you'll take this step to actually be more self-aware of not just your flaws, of course, but also your strengths, and also be a leading example for others. I hope this video shed some light for you in terms of understanding what can really open up in your life once you learn how to accept and embrace your flaws, and understand that everyone has their own strengths and flaws, and no one is perfect. And then you can embrace others as well and see beyond their flaws for who they really are and accept them as genuinely as possible. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any other comments or feedback for me, or wish for me to share on any other topics, do let me know in the comment section, and I would really love to hear from you guys. Thank you and see you next week. Goodbye!